What's up, Packers fans? Aaron Nagler here with CHTV, deep in the bowels of Lambeau Field after practice number 4. The Packers out there at Ray Nitschke Field, and let me tell you, I had designs of doing these post-practice videos from Ray Nitschke Field, but today, it was as hot as the surface of the sun out there. My goodness, I've been to a bunch of training camp practices, and today was one of the hottest ones I ever remember. I'm not going to say participating in, but certainly observing from the sideline. It was ridiculously warm, and that kept Nate Weir, Flea, all the training staff busy running cold towels and ice and making sure all the guys stayed hydrated and cool as much as possible. I just wanted to give you a few observations throughout the practice. First, Nazir Stackhouse. I know there's been a lot of excitement around the kid. He came in and blew up 2 running plays in a row when the number 3 offense was on the field. Couple of times, just absolutely blew up the point of attack. No place for the back to go. Really nice stuff. Hopefully, you guys know I always talk about make a couple of plays, turn some heads, put it on tape. Hopefully he'll start getting some more opportunities with the 2s and maybe then with the 1s. But man, really promising start there from Stackhouse. Also, got to say the play of the day on defense is probably Rashawn Gary coming screaming from across the field on a play that went away from him to Jaden Reed on the left sideline. Reed cut inside a block and flew up the left sideline, had a really good gain until Gary arrived out of nowhere and tomahawk chopped the ball for a fumble. I mean, just a phenomenal play in a training camp practice. I mean, there he is hustling from all the way over on the other side of the field. It was really impressive play. On the flip side, you got to hold on to the ball. I know they had some fumble issues the other day. Another day where they put it on the ground. Offense got to hold on to the ball. Play of the day, probably on the offensive side of the ball. At the end of practice, they're working on a end of game situation where it's on the 12-yard line, I believe, and they've got 9 seconds. And at one point, there were a couple failed attempts trying to get in the end zone, but the very last one, Jordan Love threw a bullet high enough that only Tucker Kraft could get it. Evan Williams had really good coverage, but Hafley sent a big pressure blitz, and Jordan Love's fallen away with big pressure in his face and delivers an absolute dime to Tucker Kraft, who skied to secure the catch for a touchdown. Just a great, great play. But overall, this is a day that, once again, the defense certainly got the better of the offense on balance for the most of the afternoon. But we'll see what transpires. Tomorrow, I'll be here each and every day for the next 2 weeks. I'll be giving you one of these update videos after every practice and still doing my daily chats. That'll come later this afternoon, so be on the lookout for that. You know what I'm going to say. I always say it. Please tell your friends and tell your family. CHTV. We are devoted to Green Bay Packers fans worldwide.